The Killer's Game. We saw 2 movies already.
Yes,
we went and ate and engorged our. I ate way too much. I even had to take
so
some
much
home.
food.
And he cheated. He had a beer.
I did.
Cheater.
I'm sober. It's fine.
Anyway.
And now we're having Jeep.
So the story goes, The Killer's Game. Here's my take on it. I thought it looked really fun. From months, we've been seeing this one for months, probably 5 months, maybe more.
Really, that long?
Yeah, because for the longest time it kept saying coming soon, and it never had a concrete date. And I was like, dude, when the fuck is it? Because I want to see it.
Yeah.
And then
Batista.
BJ ruins it for me by saying his coworker said it wasn't good.
I ruined it. Why are we even seeing it? Because we already know now that it's not good.
It's desecrated.
And I looked at the Rotten Tomato score.
Who didn't do that? This guy didn't do that. You guys did that.
I don't do that kind of shit ever.
Well, who spilled the beans on that one?
You did. And
I did?
Raleigh. Yeah, you said my coworker says it sucks.
He said it was average. He didn't say... Fuck, man. All right.
You can't win. I'm going to bully on you anyway.
It's fine. I'll just... just lay down and play dead, then you just leave me alone because you're like this rabid bear. He
concedes.
Yeah, right.
I fucking jump up your ass on this shit. I don't know. I I have a soft spot for Dave Bautista. I think he's fucking awesome, actually.
He's so cool.
I like him. Never watched him pro wrestle. That probably wasn't very good.
Yeah, I never followed his career. I mean, I don't like wrestling
just,
that much.
Guardians cool. And some other movies.
Yeah, I mean, he's in some good...
He's in Stuber, which is a awesome movie. I love that movie.
I never saw that.
Hilarious.
Dune.
Okay, I hate him in that.
Well...
Kill them! Do this!
Yeah.
Run! Oh my god!
But I think that's in the second movie more than the first. The first one, he's a threat and he's scary and he and then the second one, he's just like, hey, I die like a bitch.
He just yells the whole movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's his character.
Yeah.
Not very developed in the
This looks good though.
It does.
What do you got, Riley? What do you think?
Yeah.
We looked at it the other day. We were at Jeff's house. We watched it. And the trailer, and I was like, well, I don't know.
You watched the trailer again?
Yeah, we almost went and saw it that weekend.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're going to see it with Jeff and his daughter.
Oh, so I'm out of the loop here. It already came out like a weekend before.
Came out last weekend. Yeah, but you said, I remember you saying, I still want to see it.
Yeah, I do.
So that's why we're fitting it in.
It'll be good.
So
we're squeezing 4 movies in
one weekend.
But
I don't know. Looks fun.
I don't know.
I got one problem.
What?
I have one problem with it.
Uh-oh.
All the fucking blood looks so fake. It's like obvious CG blood.
Yeah.
Like he cuts the guy's head off and it goes, and it looked, like Kill Bill has it looks stupid, but you're like, it's real.
It's real and it's like over the top.
Tangible.
It's like comic book levels of
this looked like, I don't even remember what movie that. We watched another movie that was so sucky on the fucking, they added the blood after type shit.
Oh.
Even Deadpool had a lot of that, actually.
Deadpool wasn't as bad, though, I don't think. It still had not good CGI for some...
For just the blood to me.
Yeah.
But
it's weird that's where we're going with the... it costs a lot of money to pay an animator to make blood... Or you could just buy some packets and have them blow
packets.
Up and
like in the 80s, everyone just
it looked so much better.
Like RoboCop.
That's fucking... That's the bloodiest fucking... That's the best gunshot of all time.
It's amazing. It still holds up to this day.
It looks amazing. It looks real.
Mid-80s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now you got to add it with CG and cost millions of dollars to make blood.
Like when you can just go down to the corner store, get some Kool-Aid and a little tiny bit of water. We used to do when we were kids.
Well, from the trailer, which I'm guessing it spoils a lot of the action and stuff.
Feels like it. Here's the problem.
It feels like it. What the fuck is that?
No, it makes you feel like this.
Like that's all the shit that we're gonna see.
Right. But
I hope there's a lot more.
Yeah, I wish they would have not spoiled the fact that he doesn't have cancer.
I know.
That's the twist of the movie. It's in the trailer. Fuck yourself.
That's why I don't like watching trailers.
It's so bad.
It sucks because...
Then why did we watch the trailer?
No, because I've already...
It's too late. He's already
seen that 19 times.
Yeah, well, but why did he watch it? Why did you...
I was trying to draw interest.
Sure.
But, What's funny is Jeff's like, I don't know. I don't think that looks very good.
It could be awesome. Maybe it's a great movie. I don't know.
But I mean, here's the thing. Like, that's why I don't watch trailers.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at is they fucking make you watch them.
Yeah. It's like, it's almost like you want to like not.
You don't want to miss when the movie starts.
No.
So you're going to sit there beforehand and watch fucking 9 trailers. It sucks. You can't win.
No. You
Close your eyes.
Yeah, like, what do we do? Do we wear earbuds and
blindfold?
We just watched that Den of Thieves 2 trailer.
Yeah.
Not like I'd ever see that movie. It kind of looks like Butthole, but I'm serious. But
you wouldn't know that if you hadn't seen the trailer.
Exactly. Oh man, but it like spoiled it.
Spoils the movie.
It fucking spoiled it. We're like, I remember looking at you and be like, that's exactly how it's gonna go.
Right.
They're fucking metering it out exactly.
It's so bad. Stop it.
Stop it, please.
Stop it. We were in this last movie and I don't know what the trailer was for a new movie that came out, but you're like, and that's where you cut it off, right?
Yes.
But then it kept going for another like 5 minutes.
That's where it spoiled it.
And I'm like, no, don't show that
for
shit.
Den of Thieves too.
Okay, yeah. That's what that. So
such bullshit.
Yeah, and it was just like, oh no, just give me just enough to get interested, and then cut
the
it
trailer
off.
right there, and we're good.
Not
go
like
to the next
this
trailer.
is the movie, and these are all the best action scenes.
Then it was
or the
another
only ones, and then you go there and you expect to see more.
Another full minute of that trailer, where they just spoiled everything else.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck off. Anyway, back to this movie. We should go see it. And,
let's just get this over with.
I don't know. I'm guessing 6, 7 again.
I'm gonna probably say 6, maybe. It might even be like
he's got enough charisma to give me that extra point.
Maybe,
but we'll see.
He's pretty interesting.
I know that the girl that he's dating in this movie
is what?
Is this chick who's in those Rebel Moon Zack Snyder movies. And I guess they're fucking horrible, and she's like a total whore bag in those.
Nice.
And we'll see. I guess in the Snyder cut.
Yeah, right, if that ever comes to light.
No, it did.
Oh, it did?
For those movies, yeah.
Okay.
Because they're like PG-13, and then he did a rated R Snyder cut, where she's all like titties and ass.
Fine.
Yeah. Anyway.
If you really think you need that.
That's all I know about her. I've never seen her act or anything before that. Okay. I just know that she's like the star of Rebel Moon, which is like low grade, like D tier Star Wars.
Yeah, it's like it's back alley stuff that's going down.
I guess. I don't know. I never watched it. So, but we're gonna let you go. So
I think we'll just we gotta get this show on the road. It's already too soon.
Yeah, sometimes lead us. Boom! We saw the Killers game.
We did.
It's 9:00 at night.
Yeah.
Apologize for the lighting. There's no other way.
There's no other way.
So there's 2 things I want to just like say right away.
Oh yeah.
Is while I was watching this, I kept thinking, dun 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 dun. Mega Man.
Right, but what part?
All the fucking. It was like a bunch of bosses.
Yeah, it was.
It'd be like, this is so-and-so like Iceman, but it'd be like the McKenzie brothers. It'd show like a little, like a they're like maybe 20-second like preview of like them killing someone and be like, yeah, we're the drunken Irish fucks.
And it shows them in a bar somewhere talking, and they guess who's got a hit on them.
Doing it. It was so awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
Felt like a fucking video game.
Yeah, it was neat.
And a comic book all at the same time.
This moved along at a good pace.
It did.
Like a really good pace. Even the romance was just like it was awesome.
I really liked this movie. I thought
Me too.
Great.
This is way better than my expectations.
Than what IMDb said and everything. I had a fucking blast.
Yeah, it was
And
great.
Here's the thing. Dave Bautista, he was solid.
Yeah. He's
his
a good actor. He's a good actor. I mean, he really is.
Even when he's like
legit,
getting his cancer shit going, he's like, buy it. I bought it.
He's just destroyed.
I felt for him, and I really like this movie.
Yeah, it's good.
I don't know what your coworker's deal is. No, I was kidding.
Yeah, he's like, it's like things you've seen in other movies, not really that. I'm like, well, I don't know.
But execution,
there's some creative
execution is, you can take something and you can take and borrow from a million things and still be better than the sum of the parts.
Yeah, this movie has a lot of really good long shots.
Yeah.
That I noticed. Like some of them will be like way up high. I don't know if they're drone shots, and then that'll swoop around and like almost follow people into and it's all one shot, and you're like, wow, that's beautiful.
Like that opera scene, they went around the whole
thing. It was
or whatever,
awesome.
the dance, and then
that was beautiful.
I thought it was really well shot.
Yeah, it was great. So
a lot of really nice countryside stuff going on.
Yeah. Some interesting.
The second
spaces.
part of what I was going to say earlier is that grenades are stupid in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Everyone's ears would be bleeding for one.
It depends on the type of grenade.
They don't throw shrapnel. Is the
No.
thing.
No, they weren't.
They're concussion grenades.
Yeah, that's all. They're not actually.
But you'd be fucked up if you were 4 feet away from a grenade going off.
Yeah.
Like, true story. You would be fucked up. And so many, like, he I don't know, 8 or 10 grenades he fucking runs and
there's a lot of, it's weird because for a lot of the movie he doesn't really use a gun. He's using a ton of explosives and improvised
knives and horns
that he's just got laying around. He just starts beating the shit, you know, because he doesn't have any guns because he threw them all in a river.
I don't know. It was like a boss gauntlet.
It was great. Yeah, it was. It was
like
cool.
I said, it was like Mega
really
Man.
Had this.
It was awesome.
Not to bring it up again because we did in another movie, but in this one it does have this weird Kill Bill vibe to it. A
little bit.
Again, like all the gangsters, all the hitmen, they all have like an intro that is like that, and it even shows like their names and stuff in like artistic ways. Like one was spelt out in cocaine.
Yes,
one of them
that's
was
what
like
I'm saying. It was super creative.
Yeah, it was
awesome.
neat. It was neat.
And it was like showcasing the villains. Like I said, it's like 20 to 30 seconds
doing jobs of their own, and you're like, oh, these guys are badass. Oh, he's fucked.
Yeah, even the 2 chicks, I was like, oh Jesus.
Yeah. I it's so funny. There's this.
It was fun.
It's
exactly what I wanted it to be.
Yeah, and it's very lean. There's no like fatty
they cut the fat out.
Shit.
The other thing is, they fucking cut out a bunch of dumb lines from the trailer. They didn't make it in the movie because I was like, ugh.
Really?
I was like, grown.
Which ones?
In the trailer, he's like, you hit me with a motorcycle? That's so disrespectful.
Oh, he doesn't
even say that.
No, he doesn't. I was waiting for it. Yeah,
I know. There was like 3 other lines. I was like, oh, sweet.
Yeah.
The finished product's like way better than the cliche fucking trailer.
It is.
So
I think it's. I can't believe the pacing.
What do you got, Riley?
I mean,
what do you think?
It's so good.
I thought it was pretty good.
Pretty good? All right.
Yeah.
What else you got to say about it besides that?
I'm just thinking right now.
Okay. It's incredibly violent.
And gory.
Yeah.
Gory.
It's very gory.
Very bloody.
And I'll tell you, it's exactly the syndrome I was talking about in the beginning.
The fake blood.
Fake ass.
Yeah.
But it's comic booky in like Mega Man-y, so I was like, I don't even care.
It's almost like it's not making any excuses that they just make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're not ashamed of it. We don't care. We're just.
They're like, it doesn't look good, but we're keeping it.
Yeah, it's fine because there's a lot of it. There's so much.
I like
of it.
they're not apologizing for shitty effects.
There'll be moments where they'll like pan around and you'll look down and there's
chunks.
There's just guts everywhere.
Chunks of people everywhere.
It's just like, oh god.
You know, at least a couple people actually died from grenades. I think maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't just
that Korean chick who gets blown out the window. That was hilarious.
Oh man, yeah.
That's when I knew the tone of the movie. I was like, okay, this is just fun. We're just having fun now.
It's playful with its deliveries. So
also, I'll come back around. The soundtrack was fantastic.
It's good.
I was like into it. I was like, oh yeah.
The opening song, I'm like, you got me now. Like,
I know. I was immediately into it.
I was like, I want to learn that song. I'm like, I'm going to learn that shit.
They picked all good music.
They did, yeah.
A lot of it was like weird renditions of like cover songs.
Yeah.
But like really weird like back alley versions.
They even had Dolly Parton in there. I mean, that was fucking.
But she was singing a cover. I forgot what song it even was.
No, I thought the people.
That was like a cover from the 80s or whatever.
Oh wow, I thought that was like Jane's Addiction or something.
Yeah, it was something I forgot.
But I thought Jane's Addiction
Maybe they covered her.
Cover her.
You're probably right.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
Because she's way before
She's
their
like
time.
90 now.
Yeah, she's still awesome.
Yeah, the soundtrack was great. Like, I was like tapping my foot. I was like into the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking acting was top notch.
the acting was
I
great.
bought the love story.
Their chemistry
I was super
is
into it.
adorable.
They are an adorable couple.
He's so big and he's just like carrying her around everywhere.
Yeah.
Every scene they're together, he's like, gotta pick her
And
up. It's so funny.
They cut out, or in the trailer, they didn't show a little bit of a couple lines that would have
spoiled shit.
No, that I would have bought it more.
Oh.
Because the trailer, I was like, that's such a... They switched the results.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, yeah, but there's like key reasons why they're like, this is what actually happened and this and that. And you're like, that kind of makes sense.
There's also reasons why
it's not just dumb.
he put a hit on himself.
Yes.
Because insurance won't pay out for suicide.
Yeah, so he can't just kill himself. It has to be
There was
murder.
a bunch of things in a row.
Yeah.
He wants it clean.
It makes the plot believable.
It made the trailer...
And like, the motives were like there.
It was there. And that's what I was like,
So,
I respect this now.
Yeah, that was great.
Because when I saw the trailer, I was like, well, that's the dumbest part of this whole thing, but I'll go with it.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's like...
But it wrote itself way out of a corner. So, yeah, it worked, for sure.
It did. Wow. So I guess if we had to just quickly do this, I'm going to say this is probably an 8. This is a lot of fun. This is a good watch. I would definitely rewatch this.
Oh, for sure.
This is a totally rewatchable
I was starting at like 7, and then like, it was like, as soon as they met, I was like, oh, this is 8-ish.
Yeah, no, I'm
really close to a 9, to be honest. I really had a fun time.
Good movie.
It was fun.
It's a really good movie. What do you think, Riley?
I think it was a 7. Solid 7.
Yeah.
I think it was good. Not like the greatest movie ever, but it was really good.
It was fun.
So
that's all you can do. I'll say it was hour 40. Mm-hmm. I don't think it drug anywhere.
No,
not once.
It's a very fast pace.
It clips at its pace and it's
feel
in
like
a good order. Things are like, you meet these assassins, then they get called in, and then you meet this, and
he murders them all.
Just like the way they set the scenes up in what order and all that, it's a really done
I think I'm gonna go with an 8,
okay.
Just because I don't know. The premise is kind of cookie cutter. I had a lot of fun. I don't know.
I mean,
it's just an action
movie.
It's
not like Die Hard levels of 9.
No, I don't know. Die Hard might even be 10.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's like that's kind of like the gold standard.
It was goofy. Like I said, it was a lot of fun, and that's kind of where 8s are for me usually.
Yeah.
You're not thinking much about it. You just turn off and you're like, oh fuck, you just wrecked that motherfucker.
Movies like that, or even this, they don't overcomplicate themselves and fuck up the plot to the point where it takes you out of what's happening.
Yes.
It's just things are happening and they're happening quickly and they're just running or doing this or getting the job done
brothers?
or whatever. Yeah.
He never really made sure that one was dead. The guy who he kicked the motorcycle?
Where he went flying. Yeah, he probably hit something.
They left room for a sequel, guys.
Oh, yeah. Like, because that guy's going to come after him.
At the end, because here's the thing. This is another reason why it's kind of just an 8, not a 9.
Because
there's nothing I can spoil. There's no spoilers.
Really.
They get away and they win.
And
you know that.
Yeah. All right, well.
It's the trailer that says, okay, we're going to send
what it is, and then,
they tell you exactly what the fuck's happening.
I really liked that he also wasn't just an asshole to Terry Crews, and they were like bros, kind of, but it's like, I gotta kill you, dude, I'm sorry. Like, sucks. It's whatever. It's work, yeah.
It's $4 million
a lot of money, I mean, and
you understand, right?
Right, exactly.
It's business.
It's business, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a great time. Yeah, it's definitely, like I said, there's no spoilers. 8,
you
7.
Can spoil it. Talk for just a second.
I guess. Spoilers.
Yeah, so I was a little bit, I was kind of like mixed on the fence.
Everything I said is in the trailer. Every single thing.
With how it ends, where, what do they call her, bitch?
Antoinette? Antoine? No.
Oh my god, my stomach's going brr. No, like, what is her nickname, though? Like, Queen Bitch?
Queen Bitch,
yeah. Queen Bitch. She gets killed by...
Like a bitch.
I don't know if I like that in it, or if I really like it.
Yeah.
I'm like...
I like Ben Kingsley.
He's fucking great in every movie he's in. And in this, he plays this... He's the main... he's the agent
Who sets up
the contracts, but he used to be, he's retired from actually doing it himself, and he just sets it up. He just
takes commissions.
And he's really good friends with
Joe Flood.
Joe Flood, the main character. Yeah. And so, like, they have dinner and party. He knows them, the family, basically.
Hoping Joe Flood would go fucking wreck that chick because it was personal.
Yeah, but I think it's better that the two, agents are like he could, because he comes out of retirement just to kill her.
He promised the priest that he's retired too, so that's why it's better that Ben Kingsley does it.
Yeah. It's interesting. I was also, because I was like at that point, and she's like, oh fuck, and she's putting shit away. I'm like, oh, is there gonna be a showdown with her? Because she's like
she's a samurai.
She's a killer too, and it's like, no, she just gets right into the head. So, but it was fine. And it had
to end like a don't hate the player.
Yeah, hate the game. Yeah, nothing personal.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's good.
What a fun game. It has a happy ending.
It does,
which
is crazy because she's like, you know what? College is expensive for my baby that I have.
Well, at first she's like, I'm not having a baby with a killer.
Yeah.
And then she just completely turns.
Just at the end.
So she blows a dude's head off. She saves his life by shooting this guy in the fucking head with a shotgun.
Self-defense.
It's just
different.
Yeah. I mean, that was such a...
One of the funniest parts in the whole movie is when he's going to get married to this girl. Like, emergency marriage, like, in case I die.
Oh, my God, that's I couldn't stop laughing.
And the priest is like, yo, you can't, I'm not going to marry you unless you confess.
You have to go through confession. Who are you people? And a confession and all
that. And then he confesses to, like,
all of the murders,
500 murders.
Like, I don't have time.
And this guy's just like, oh, my God. He can't do the lines he had, he was really well written.
Yeah. It was an awesome character.
Yeah, he was
If we told the Vatican, they'd call the police.
Yeah. That was probably like the funniest part was that whole church part.
I think that was brilliantly done.
It was good.
And then shit goes. Yeah,
he laughed quite a bit.
Right at a time where you needed a little bit of like
levity.
Yeah, and like the movie is sort of comic booky in that it doesn't. Mm-hmm. It's
got panels and shit at parts.
It does,
like a comic.
Like it'll actually divide the screen into 3 different things that are happening all at once, and you can pay attention to it all and see multiple. That's a smart way to like get a bunch of ideas right away, and then I just kept it worked.
It'd be like these brothers are like they're on motorcycles and they're ripping this dude apart.
Yeah.
And it's like,
oh, we got a new job.
I kept thinking, like
select your boss.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
And he fucking,
for sure.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
And they were all formidable.
Oh, totally.
It's so funny because
they're all the best in their class.
In this world, there's a fucking app for assassin.
Assassin app.
And it's like, she's the bitch. Queen bitch. She is always like on there, and you can see their ratings of like how many guns.
Assassin
like
ratings.
5 guns is like Dave Bautista's, and like this guy's got like 2 and 3, and it's like how good they are.
And when it shows up, when Joe Flood shows up, there's little little gold coins for each million.
Yeah.
So at first it's 2 million, and then it goes to 4 million.
4 million.
It's like Joe Flood.
It's just like what the, and they're all the assassins are using the app to communicate and shit.
It was awesome.
It's so corny.
It was hilarious.
It was. It actually was, and it added that extra little spice that made it just a little bit, for a gory movie like this, to put a little humor in there and like don't take yourself too serious.
Sprinkle it throughout.
Just it was that perfect recipe. The cake came out brilliantly, and I think it's a solid 8.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's a 9, but it's kind of close, honestly.
I was about to give it a 9 because
such a fun
I always
movie.
rate shit when I get out of the theater, and when I got out, I was like, "Fuck yeah, they got married. This is great."
Yeah, it was awesome, and she's bloodthirsty now.
Fun.
Well, he's gonna need college money, and maybe
are you sure you can't just hurt a couple people?
It's like, whoa, that kind of humor is exactly what the movie needed, and it was perfect
for sure. It was a good time.
So, with that, I think we're gonna wrap it up, guys.
I don't think I have anything else to say.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
Good.
It's a lot of self-defense, killing shit, and
all self-defense.
He's like,
all self-defense.
He's like, you got to be done killing if I'm gonna marry you. And he's like, well, there's probably going to be a few more self-defense kills in the near future.
In the very near future.
Yeah.
Like the way they kept going back and forth. That was one short one. I was just like, oh my God.
I always buy movies that I like on Blu-ray.
I really like him as an actor.
I'll be buying in this one. Yeah, so do I.
You know what I noticed though when you see him, because usually when he's like Drax or somebody, it's like kind of chest and up.
He's got so much makeup on.
Yeah.
That's why his acting looks stilted, because
Yeah. He's like,
a whole lot.
Yeah. No, but what I noticed is how long his arms are.
He's huge.
He's huge, but his arms go way low. He's got like
Really?
he's got really long reach.
He's a big dude.
He's fucking huge.
What happened a bunch of times? Like, okay, there's 5 Koreans and they're gonna fight him, and he starts trying to kick him, and he's just like, BAM! It's like, you can't fight him. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
He grabs this chick,
this guy
and he drags her along with glass.
It was one of the best kills of all time, in my opinion. So this huge,
he grabs people by the feet and just whacks them on pillars. It's so big that he just wrecks. That's what I was into. I was like, oh my God, you can't not. Like, don't fuck with this guy. What are you doing?
He's still fighting, and the's this big fucking blade stuck in him. He's just looking at this bitch like, what?
He steps on this guy's head, and his motorcycle helmet goes.
Yeah.
And he's dead.
Or he'll take a phone and.
He took out a cell phone, just
like nothing. It was just like
the spectacle of how big he is.
Cool. It's neat.
And then
awesome. With her, she's this little ballerina,
this little dainty,
and he's just like
dainty thing,
throwing her around and having fun with her, and she's loving it.
She was a sweetheart. I love her.
Yeah, I really liked her character. I like her as an actress.
I like their whole relationship. Yeah, I loved it.
If that didn't work, this movie would have suffered
big time.
Like big time.
It's weird because their romance and stuff. It was fast tracked.
It was. We don't know how long.
There's less than 10 minutes of them getting to know each other.
It's a montage, and it's a good one.
But for some reason, you just are like, oh my God, they're so in love.
Yeah. They're
from like
fucking
8 minutes of them just hanging out and bringing her flowers and some stuff.
It's just these quick little short 30-second scenes or less or 5 seconds.
That's how you do it. Movies that are trying to sell a love story.
Yeah, they just
take some fucking notes.
Really, because it's like you need that element, but you can't spend too much time on it. You don't want to
spend a half hour on it.
Exactly, because that's what slows the movie down, and they just were like, pop,
for an action movie.
Yeah, this is supposed to be an action movie, but the romance was like a very solid, strong.
It was well played game.
It doesn't have to be the Notebook to be effective.
Right,
the Notebook was bullshit. They just argued the whole movie.
Yeah,
that was the worst romance of all time. Fuck that movie. Fuck that movie though. The Notebook can blow me.
Oh my God. All right, well I think we kind of touched on everything. I'm not really sure that you can't spoil anything really. I mean, well, you can. I mean,
it kills everyone because it shows shows the Korean guy with a knife in his head.
Yeah.
It shows like the fucking in the trailer the guy's getting his legs breaking on half.
They all know each other and they all respect the shit out of him.
Yes.
They're like, oh shit!
It sucks to do this.
Yeah, but it's
money, $4 million
and like you know. Oh, like one of them's like, I always liked that guy, and like they're just talking positive
Terry
about
Crews is a love doll or whatever name is. He looks at it, he's like, Joe Flood for $2 million? Fuck that.
Yeah. He's like, no.
Swipes left or whatever.
And then when it goes to $4 million, he's like, okay, well now I guess.
Yeah, Daddy gotta get paid.
Get paid. He's funny on this.
He's fucking ripped too. Holy shit.
He's massive for his age.
What about that fucking stupid gangster kid?
Oh,
at first I was like, oh no,
don't ruin the movie.
I was like, don't ruin it. Fuck this character. And then I was like, okay, this kid's
they played
he's
him
a British gangster.
Yeah, he wannabe. He's just a wannabe.
It's hilarious. I think he's
trying to get into the game.
He turns out funny after a while.
Yeah, you start to. Would you just?
I thought he was gonna die, but he didn't.
No, I'm surprised. Well, no, I'm done. I can't do this. He's not cut out for it.
No, he's not.
Terry Crews is like, it's like an art form, man. You got to be like, you're like an artist. Like, you're not an artist. You're a fucking fuck up.
Just a wannabe piece of crap.
Yeah. So, but on that note, guys, I think we're good.
We'll let you go. We got one fucking more movie to see this weekend.
Oh, yep. Stay tuned for that.
It'll be a.
And I don't know what it is. They know what it is.
Yeah, I showed him. The clues are down here, but it's upside down. So
So I can't just be like,
you cannot.
All right. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like, share.
There you go.
And you gotta be like.
Spiel,
like, share, subscribe, bang the bell, Leave a comment. Is this as good as we think it is? I think it's a brilliant movie.
IMDb,
I was told that
Rotten
it was a movie.
Yeah,
I think it's wonderful.
What was it?
I think
50s or something?
Yeah,
or 40s. I think in Rotten Tomatoes. I think way better.
I don't know what people would want. Like, what are they?
It's fun. Just eat your fucking popcorn and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you heard it here first. All right, guys. All right. We will catch you in another vertical slide.
I'm just kidding, but do it.
But do it.
See us.